Alright, this is Lee the History Boy again, and I'm coming up to, this is the fourth and final episode of this Friday's Fun Facts of Liam. And if you've seen the previous episode, you'll get what I mean when I refer to the other war hero I'm going to talk about. And I'm going to talk about Mad Jack Churchill. No relation to Winston Churchill whatsoever, as far as people know. Infamous for being a bit of being a bit or a bit eccentric, to say the least. Officers laughed at him for bringing a bow and arrow and a longsword into World War II, specifically into D-Day, Battle of Normandy. But he did actually do very well in the war. Fought alongside a tank regiment with his sword and longbow, and he's an interesting bloke. Almost as interesting, if not more interesting in a way, than the unkillable soldier Adrian Carton de Wiart. God, I gotta stop it with the ums. That's my thinking sound. God, that's embarrassing. But Jack Churchill was known for leading, basically not just Blighty's forces. I like using the word Blighty. Like I say, fact within a fact, Blighty comes from a slight alteration of a Hindi word meaning foreigners, and that became simonious with people from my side of the pond, basically. But the thing is, he has ties to Australia as well. He went there to be an instructor, a military instructor in Australia, and while he was there, he found he enjoyed surfing. There's been it's not just Hawaii that's known for its surfing culture, of course. You have Australia as one of the big ones, and also parts of England as well, like Cornwall and so on and so forth. But Jack Churchill is the one who basically invented / popularized what was lake surfing in the mid 1950s, 1955 to be exact. And he loved surfing that much that he in his twilight years he stayed on in Australia, and basically any kind of free time he had, he would surf. He was a massive surfing aficionado by, as I said, picking it up first in Australia, then having a go at it in back in his native GB, where people would also surfing would be popular with his his fellow countrymen, basically, first by surfing in nearby lakes, to possibly becoming so popular that people thought it'd be cooler to actually surf in by the seaside. So yeah, not only was Mad Jack Churchill an eccentric war hero, he also popularized a a popular sport that was popular in, you know, at least two places before it was popular in you know, the UK basically. So I thought that was an interesting obscure fact rather than the kind of usual stuff of, you know, doing a carbon copy of like, oh yeah, there's this guy with an ex prime minister's last name by coincidence, and you know, chopped Nazis' heads off with a claymore longsword, and shot them in the neck with bows and arrows like a bloodthirsty Robin Hood. But yeah, this is more. This is what I give you. Like anything that's interesting, anything that's a bit out there. Of course, I mean, and also there's the whole. You know, there's my um, playlist of called obscurities, where it's a selection of obscure things I've found by other YouTubers, but also, um, you know, my own videos, like the Out of Eurasia thing with Uranopithecus. Uh, I may, yeah, sod it. I'm gonna put that playlist in this in the description. So yeah, that's it for all four of Fun Facts with Liam, and I do hope you'll check them out soon. I mean, it's a bit late now, but depending on where you are, it's still mid to late evening or something like that. So yeah, just check them out whenever you can, or well, want to. So yeah, this is History Boy signing off.